everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to my 25 books that I want to read in the year of 2025. 25 is a great number, 2025 is great, fantastic, looking forward to it. I have it broken down into 5 categories. We have new releases, so 5 new releases that I am very excited for. Then we have series to continue, so series that I have started and I need to continue them, and some of them I really should finish. Then we have backlist books that I need to finish, that I need to read, like, or 2024 releases that I haven't gotten to that I need to prioritize. I don't just want to focus on releases, but I do obviously have some that I want to read. Then we have a series that I want to start this year. There are some fantasy romance series that I'm pretty excited for, and a couple other series that I want to read. Then I have my KU reads that I want to read. There's 5 books. I mean, there's always books on KU that I want to read, but these are 5 that I know I want to get to. Some of them may be new releases that I wanted to put on, but I didn't put it on. So starting off strong with my 5 new releases that I am very excited for. These are all actually traditionally published, so that's why they're here and not, I don't have like KU reads. Some of them might end up on KU, but first up is my most anticipated release of the year. That is Unloved by Peyton Corinne. I have been eagerly awaiting this book since Unsteady, when I read the arc of that in like end of November, or end of October, early November 2023, and now we're in 2024 and I still don't have the book, but I actually have an arc, so that will probably, by the time this video goes up, that book may have already been read by me, so I am so excited for it. Then we have Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I haven't read Abby Jimenez's like first series, but I've read her 3 most recent releases and I have loved every single one of them. They've all been on my favorites of the year lists, so I'm excited for this one. Then we have First Time Caller by BK Borison, another book, like a new series from her. I'm excited. I've read the 4 books she's published, so I'm excited to keep reading her books as they come out. Then we have A Rose in Chains by Julie Soto. This is she used to write fan fiction, and she wrote the Auction, which is a Hermione fanfic, and she like was able to like rewrite it and get it like get the characters changed and everything so that she could publish it, and so that is coming out this year and it looks absolutely stunning. Then we have All the Missing Pieces by Catherine Cowles. This is a like different series from the one that she is currently writing she's currently writing her Sparrow Falls. This is a completely different series. I think it's a complete standalone, so I'm excited for it. I have heard nothing but good things about it, and a lot of people read arcs of it, and it was on like favorites of the year list, so I'm excited for it. Then we have my series to continue. Of course, there are 5 that I want to continue this year. I want to continue, if not finish, the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. I have 3 books I need to finish. I have Mercy, Highest Bidder, and Madame, and I'm excited for all 3 of them. And then we have the Never After series. I am almost caught up. I have 1 book I need to read, and that is Hexed. I don't know if Emily McIntyre is going to continue in this series or what, but I am excited for this one. Then I have the Off Campus series. I have 2 books I need to finish, The Goal and then The Legacy, which I know is really just like an extended epilogue of the 4 characters from the Off Campus series. Then I want to continue Jade War and Jade Legacy. The Greenbone Saga, I read Jade City in March, I believe, and I really enjoyed it, and I just never continued, and I need to do that. Then I want to continue with Victoria Wilder's Bourbon Boys series. The 2nd book just came out, and I'm sure book 3 will be out because she released, I'm not that far apart, so book 3 will probably be out sometime in 2025, so I am excited to continue that series. Then we have my backlist or 2024 releases that I need to get to. And we have Chess of the Emerald Sea by Brando Sando. I have heard nothing but good things about this. I've had a vlog planned for this book for a long time, and I just need to do it. I need to figure it out. I need to take time, and I need to do it. I want to read it. It sounds so good. I'm excited to read it. Then we have The Finest Print by Erin Langston. This is a historical, and it's about the daughter of one of her characters from her novella that she wrote. It's their daughter. And then in like, it's her and an American like writer, I think, or she's a writer, I don't know. But I'm excited for it. I pre-ordered it and I haven't gotten to it, so I need to get to it ASAP. Then we have The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. I think I put this on the 10 of TBRs and I just need to do it. I need to read it. I've heard nothing but good things. I have gorgeous special editions of it and I need to read it. So yes, that is going on my TBR. Then we have Games Gods Play by Abigail Owen. I've heard nothing but good things from friends of mine that have read it. Fantasy romance trials, gods, Greek gods, like it just sounds so good. And the edition I have is stunning. I didn't go grab it. I didn't grab any books for this. Then we have Unfurl by Elodie Hart. This is like age gap, takes place like a sex club. I have heard really good things about it. I'm excited. I want to start it. And yeah. Then in my series to start, we have the next book in the Thesmar series. So we had The Legends of Thesmar, and then this is something else in Thesmar. And this follows two characters that we met in The Legends of Thesmar, and that is Iron and Embers. I don't know how many books will be published this year. I think she published 2 or 3 in 2024 of the Legends of Thesmar series. So it's possible we get more than just one, because I believe one's coming out in like February. So I am really excited for this and cannot wait. Then we have House of Bane and Blood. I don't know what this series is called, but I know it's like steampunk fantasy romance, and he has like a mechanical hand that he uses in some really interesting ways. So I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I do want to try it. Then we have the Legacy series. The first book is Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Rourke. I've heard really good things about this series. It's a dark series, dark fantasy romance series, so I'm excited for that. Then we have the Bonded by Thorns series. I don't know what it's called. Again, I'm like terrible at, but I know the first book is Bonded by Thorns. It is a Why Choose Beauty and the Beast fantasy romance retelling, so I'm excited to give it a try. Then the last one I have is the Cherry Peak series by Hannah Cowan. It's like her small town series. And they all sound really good. And her next release is a sapphic one, and it sounds so good. So I want to read it. I want to read the series and, you know, have a good time, because I love small town romances. I do. I'm basic. Then I have 5 KU reads I want to get to, of course. And those are Older by Jennifer Hartman. I have had this one downloaded on KU for a long time. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It was on like some people's favorites of the year list, so I need to get to it ASAP. Then I have Fate Game by Madison Fox. I loved Forbidden Game. I loved whatever the first one was. Good Game? Good Game. I loved all of that. I've loved them both. So I need to continue and read this one as well. It's the 3rd book, the final book in the like her Masked Gamers series. I can't think of what it's called right now, but I need to read it. It came out I think in November, and so I just gotta get to it. Then I have Close Knit by Kels and Denise Stone. I've heard really good things about this. It's about like a knitter and a soccer player, and they like live in a house together or an apartment building together, and it just sounds so cute and cozy and fun, and I love a good spice romance, so yes. Then I have Anathema by Carrie Lake. I also could probably put Nocticadia on here, but we're going with Anathema. I've heard good things about it. It's kind of like a dark fantasy romance, I believe. It could just be a dark romance, dark academia. And I do love a good, I mean, I can't just put all books that I want to read like at the beginning of the year. I gotta put books that, you know, sound good for like spooky season, because I'm not a spooky reader. My spooky comes from like gothic romances or darker fantasy romances. So I gotta put some darker books on there. And then the last one is a book that is actually releasing in January that I have an arc of, and it's Endgame by Indy Valentine. Indy Valentine is the pen name of a friend of mine who used to be on BookTube, so I'm excited to give her book a try and read it. But yeah, those are my 25 books that I am excited to read in 2025. I did terrible at my 24 books to read in 2024, but I'm hoping that I do better this year, especially considering I have like 5 different categories instead of just like picking a bunch of random books off my shelves, which I think last year I did 12 books off my shelves and then 12 KU books, or yeah, ebooks, but this one I literally went through and was like, okay, what are five categories of books? And I could totally do that in a year. I could read, like, I could break it up, and, you know, obviously I couldn't do it quarterly because there's 5 categories, but I could do like each category, like I could, yeah, I'll figure out a way to break it up, but I have it in my brain. I just can't verbalize it right now. I am very tired. But yeah, that is all I have for now. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a shoe emoji because I am looking at my shoes right now. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye.